In today's episode, we have something pretty special for you guys that I am not able to do too often, and that is going to be a penny hunt. If you guys are not aware, the Canadian penny was abolished in the year 2012, which makes hunting Canadian pennies extremely difficult, especially for me. Depending on which bank branches you go to, some of them will be more generous than others, some of them will be more stingy than others, but a lot of the time when I go to banks here in Canada and I ask them for pennies, I have just about no luck. But I did go to a TD Canada Trust, which looks like it might be a good hookup. I might be able to get some rolls in the future, but I do not unfortunately have a full box, but I do have, I believe, somewhere between 12 and 14 rolls here of wild Canadian pennies. I'm very excited to be able to hunt them. I'm really hoping there might be something good in here, maybe a George VI, maybe something a little older than that would be nice, maybe some wheat pennies. You never know when it comes to hunting pennies what you're going to find, but they are definitely a great option. They are super cheap, and I'm really stoked because I do not get to do this too often. I hope you guys are excited for this one as I am. But before I can start tearing into these rolls, I would really appreciate if you guys would hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more coin roll hunting, coin collecting videos just like this. Then without further ado, what do you guys say we start this penny box off, see if maybe we can find anything good. I'm definitely going to be separating all the copper pennies from all of the steel pennies. The copper pennies cut off in the year 1996 here in Canada, so even if I don't find anything too good, I'll definitely tune you in and show you all of the copper stuff I find. If I find any of the 2006s, I don't know if they have no logo or if they have the RCM Royal Canadian Mint logo, what makes them so rare. But I'll definitely look up which variety I'm looking for. If I find any of those, I'll tune you guys in. But let's start this box off with a bang. Let this hunt begin. Alrighty guys, so I am only about 4 rolls down right now. I found all sorts of copper pennies in here so far. I have been separating all the US pennies that I found. I haven't found anything older than the Memorial Lincoln pennies or whatever you call those, not too sure. But in this roll that I just opened up, first I found 2 bird pennies, which is a good sign. And then I found something pretty good here, guys. Get a little bit closer. But if we take a look right here, we can see this is a 1951. So, oh wow, it looks like we got something underneath as well. But 1951 is a Georgie year. So, not bad. We are on the board already. I wasn't holding out too much hope for these bundles of pennies. You know, when you're not looking through too much, especially when it comes to pennies, a lot of the time you are going to be pretty shafted when it comes to finds. But we got some copper. We got a Georgie already. And it looks like we got ourselves another Georgie that somebody put through a vice grip or a clamp or something like that. I think the year's 1949 on this one. Some serious corrosion, but it is definitely a good sign that there may be some older coins in these rolls, maybe even in this roll up ahead, but we are on the board. I am happy. This is a good sign. We got some copper, we got some US, we got some Georgie action going on. I'm going to keep this going, tune you guys back in if and when hopefully we find some more stuff. Well, it might be a little bit hard to believe, but I am still working on that same roll, and we are finding more and more Georgies in here. So I think this has to be a collection dump roll. What is this right here? Another 1951. So I think this is 3 1951s we have found so far in this roll. I'm not too sure here. I'm going to take a quick little skim glance and see. Oh yeah, there's definitely more Georgies in this roll. This one right here, 1940. So they're all more common years and they're all pretty beat up, but you know, I'm not going to complain. Here, I'll keep skimming along. Got another bird scent there. We got a young head there. I'm surprised I haven't found any wheat pennies yet. Another bird scent. Well, I think that might be the end of the Georgies in this roll, guys. We have done really well with these Georgies so far. If we can find any more, it'll be just a nice cherry on top for this hunt. But you know, I'm already pretty satisfied with what I found so far. Maybe we can get lucky, find a George V in here. That would be amazing. A couple wheat pennies would be nice, but let's keep this hunt going. We got some more rolls to look through here. Let's see if we can find some more goodies and top this hunt off with a bang. Alrighty guys, I have concluded this hunt Unfortunately, there were no more George VI collection dump rolls in there, but I did find a few more goodies. Before I can sum up all of these awesome finds I found today, I would really appreciate it if you have not, if you would hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more videos just like this. And then let's show you some of the goodies we managed to accumulate. So I did make sure to separate all of the copper coins as I was going through. All of the coins after 1996 I put in other rolls off to the side, but these I will most likely list on Kijiji and sell them for a slight premium for the copper value. I made sure to separate all of the American pennies as well. We didn't get anything older than the year 1970. Nothing interesting, no errors or anything like that, and I have about half a roll of those. A few rolls down from that George collection dump, I managed to score myself a nice 1959 young head. This is going to be the oldest young head I found in this hunt. Usually when it comes to these, I will keep anything pre-1960 and put it off to the side. I'll either put it in a coin flip or put it into coin tubes, because usually any pre-1960 Canadian pennies will have a slight premium, and some of them will have some errors and varieties you can look for as well, but nothing too crazy for this year, or especially in this condition. Now, as far as the George heads are concerned, we got ourselves one 1952 that is in pretty rough shape. We got some serious green corrosion action going on there, and we managed to score ourselves 3 1951, so that is going to be quite the hefty score of George VI pennies in this hunt. Not too shabby if you ask me. We got this extremely beat up 1949. Now I do believe there is a variation for 1949, but even if this George head had it, I do not believe that it would have any real value in this condition. So I am going to hold on to it because it's a George head and pretty interesting. I wonder the journey that this has taken to make it here in my hand in this terrible condition. It has definitely gone through vice clamps, maybe train rails, something like that, but man, I've not seen many pennies in this bad of condition. I don't know about you guys. Now, we also managed to get ourselves one decent 1940, which is actually a World War II penny, I guess, if you consider the date. These are one of the more common years. I have found these in hunts of pennies in the past, so nothing too crazy to write home about. But we do have an interesting find of this hunt that I wanted to show you guys. It is going to be a very nice, interesting looking toner. Now, I do not know if this thing was painted or if it was artificially toned through people lighting it on fire or something, but it is definitely an interesting tone on there. A very dirty on the back, but I really dig what is going on there. We got some like silver going on in the bottom there. We got some golden going on there. We got some red right there. Man, that is pretty cool. It is a 2006, but it does have the Royal Canadian Mint mark. I made sure to check for the error, and the most valuable Canadian penny of the modern pennies is the 2006 no logo, no mint mark, magnetic variety. So I made sure to check all the 2006s as I went along, and I did not find anything valuable for those, but this is a pretty cool toner. We got some blue, we got some gold, we got some orange, some red. Not bad. I like the looks of this bad boy right here. If you want to let me know what your favorite find was down in the comments, I would appreciate that so much. Hopefully I can get my hand on some more pennies in the future and maybe be able to score something a little better than this hunt, but a few Georgies ain't too bad for 14 rolls of pennies. I think that's pretty much going to do it for this one though, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, everybody, peace out and have a good one, y'all.